Welcome, everyone. Today's lecture focuses on a critical topic in modern organizational life: managing workforce diversity. Organizations today operate in highly diverse environments. Employees differ in age, gender, culture, religion, education, physical ability, and many other characteristics. Managing this diversity is no longer optional. It is a core leadership responsibility. Effective diversity management is not just about avoiding conflict. It is about unlocking the unique potential of every individual, strengthening teamwork, and improving organizational performance in a globalized world. To understand diversity more deeply, we use the iceberg model of diversity. What we see above the surface includes visible traits such as gender, age, race, physical appearance. However, what lies beneath the surface is often more influential. Beliefs, values, attitudes, communication styles, educational background, life experiences. For example, two employees might look similar on the outside, yet one may value teamwork and collaboration while the other prefers independence. These hidden differences strongly shape workplace behavior. True diversity management requires us to understand both the visible and invisible dimensions of difference. Diversity is not only a social issue, it is also a business strategy. Research consistently shows that diverse organizations often make better decisions, show higher creativity, serve broader customer groups more effectively, perform better financially over time. For instance, a diverse product design team is more likely to recognize the needs of different market segments than a homogeneous team. This allows the organization to develop products that appeal to a wider population. In short, diversity strengthens performance when it is properly managed and included. The global workforce is changing, and one significant shift is the growing participation of women in leadership. While many organizations once restricted leadership roles largely to men, today women are increasingly serving as managers, executives, entrepreneurs, board members. Yet challenges still remain, such as unequal promotion opportunities, pay gaps, and work-life balance pressures. Organizations that actively support women in leadership through mentorship, fair promotion systems, and flexible work options gain access to a wider pool of talent and better leadership diversity. Despite progress, discrimination still exists in many workplaces. It takes several forms. 1. Exclusion. This happens when individuals are deliberately left out of opportunities, decisions, or networks. 2. Incivility and mockery. This includes disrespectful jokes, stereotypes, or humiliating remarks that undermine dignity. 3. Direct discrimination. This occurs when people are denied jobs, promotions, or benefits purely because of personal characteristics such as gender, disability, tribe, or religion. Discrimination damages employee confidence, increases conflict, and weakens organizational trust and productivity. Bias refers to unconscious preferences or judgments we hold about others. Many people believe they are fair, yet unknowingly make biased decisions during hiring, performance evaluation, promotion, or team selection. For example, a manager may unconsciously favor candidates who graduated from the same school as them. This is known as affinity bias. Recognizing bias is the first step towards reducing its impact and creating fairer systems. Managing diversity also means ensuring equal access for people with different abilities. An accessible workplace considers physical access, ramps, elevators, digital access, screen readers, captioning, flexible work arrangements. For instance, an employee with a mobility challenge may be highly skilled in data analysis. Without physical access to the office or flexible remote options, the organization loses valuable talent. True inclusion means removing barriers, not lowering expectations. In today's global economy, many organizations operate across national and cultural boundaries. Cultural differences influence communication styles, attitudes toward authority, decision-making, time management, and teamwork expectations. For example, in some cultures, open disagreement with supervisors is encouraged, while in others it may be seen as disrespectful. Managers who understand these cultural patterns can prevent conflict, improve collaboration, and lead more effectively across borders. Diversity does not manage itself. It requires deliberate action. Common organizational initiatives include 1. Fair recruitment, using standardized criteria and diverse recruitment panels to reduce bias. 2. Mentoring and sponsorship, supporting underrepresented employees in career development. 3. Employee resource groups, ERGs, providing safe spaces for shared identity and support. These initiatives help turn diversity from a statistic into a lived organizational experience. Diversity and inclusion are not the same. A popular expression explains it well. Diversity is being invited to the party. Inclusion is being asked to dance. An organization may have diverse employees, but without inclusion, voices remain unheard. Talent is underutilized. Engagement declines. Inclusion ensures people feel respected, valued, and empowered to contribute fully. Effective diversity management begins at the top. Organizations that successfully manage diversity often have leaders who model inclusive behavior, speak openly against discrimination, hold managers accountable, integrate diversity into strategy. For example, a CEO who actively sponsors women and minority leaders signals that inclusion is not symbolic, it is strategic. When leadership demonstrates commitment, diversity efforts become sustainable rather than cosmetic. This brings us to the end of today's lecture on managing workforce diversity. You should now understand what diversity truly means, why it matters for performance, how discrimination and bias operate, the importance of inclusion, accessibility, and global awareness. Now, I welcome your questions, thoughts, or examples from workplaces, group projects, or organizations you are familiar with in the comments section. Thank you.